Right then folks, it's time to plant the old potatoes out. Better late than never. It's about middle of April now. They should have gone in 2 weeks ago, but because of all the weather, there's not much we could have done. They're all chitted away. Not as much as I would have hoped actually, but they've got nice shoots on. So what I'm going to do as usual is grow them in pots, because I find it a lot easier and I find I get a lot greater yield out of per square foot than growing them in the ground, and it's a lot easier to tip them out anyway. So what I'm going to do, simply, I'm going to put about 3 to 4 inches of just bog standard multi-purpose compost in the bottom of my pot. These are 30 litre pots, and then into that I'm going to put about roughly 3 ounces of blood fish and bone, 2 to 3 ounces of blood fish and bone, like so, and just mix that well into the top, into the bottom 4 inches, because that's where most of the roots are going to be anyway. So that's that bit done. And then with this size of pot, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 2 seed potatoes in. As you can see there, they've got the chits on them, so they're going to be planted with those sprouts facing upwards, just like so. Couldn't be easier. And then on top of that, I'm just going to plonk another maybe 2 or 3 inches, so they're about covered by about 2 or 3 inches of compost, like that. Couldn't be easier. And because these pots have got plenty of holes in the bottom, if you see, then what will happen is the roots will grow through into the soil below, and I've also fertilised the soil below, so they'll get an extra boost of fertiliser and moisture from the soil below growing through the pots, with the roots growing through the holes in the pots. As usual, don't forget to stick your name on it, because once you've got about 20 pots and you don't write your name on, you don't know what you've got. So that's it really. And then what I'll do, when I get a whole row done, I'll just earth the soil up around the base like so, so the holes are covered, the drainage holes, and eventually the roots will grow through the bottom. Then we should start going. Now once the potatoes start growing, the leaves, you just want to keep topping the pot up, and if you get any frost forecast, just cover it with fleece, or actually cover the whole leaves up with soil. And then when you get to the top of the pot, that's it, full of compost, just leave it to grow. And then hopefully, God knows how long it'll be this year, but come August time we might get some first earlies. So that's how I grow my spuds in pots, same as ever. That's about it folks. See you later.